enter one chance, I swear, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they are they run to? Who be that? I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close at the film. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.
Kiwe wesu garani anya nine oria nine nke purita kwasa mmadụ dị ndụ n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị onwe gị bụ sunile nke ndị agha ka igwe mere anyị ebere ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike ka anyị wee n'ikpete mazụ nye ha sọgotụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi mara n'ebighị ebi ise mma mma dịrị gị Chineke mama dịrị gị Chineke eziokwu hapụ ihe ọzọ ha eme ihe ọzọ ihe nyere anyị obi si ike ịma na ha ga-adarịrị na restructuring bụ a gara buri akpacha ya abata agasa agago constitutional conference mbụ ga nke abụọ ga nke atọ ihe niile ekwuchara ihe a ga-eme onweghị nke mere mgbe a lụchara gasị na restructuring rehabilitation and reconciliation otu ahụhụ n'ezi onweghị nke mere eme ile ka obodo ekwensu ọ bụ Naijiria si akpa agwa ma ọ bụ ndị na-achị ha si akpa agwa ị ga-ahụ na ha abụghị ndị na-ekweta n'ihe ekwu ha na-ekwu ofu ha ma na-eme ọzọ ọ ka ndụ ha si dị o mekọta ya n'ụwa ha ekweta ka eme restructuring ihe a bụ ihe m gwara ndị ọha na eze kama ha agha m ntị n'olu ọ gara m ha agwa na restructuring ha na-achọ na ọ gaghị enwe isi ọnwụ si no ihe ha chọrọ nsọ unu gosi m restructuring unu were ya wetara m ya tupu unu gwa m sị m hapụ Biafra na-eme ka ebe restructuring nọ taa Biafra mana ejighị n'aka kama tupu agha ha n'ala dịka ndị Awụsa na Fulani si gwa ekposa ha n'ala a gwara ha sị ha unu gaa n'igwe na-agbasa ozi unu gaa kọtọ Nnamdi Kanu unu gaa kọtọ IPOB ka ihe ndị Awụsa gwara ọhaneze bịa n'igwe na-agbasa ozi bịa kọtọ IPOB kọtọ m ekwere ha nkwa ma ha sị unu kọtọcha ha ga-enye unu restructuring ha pụta kọtọcha anyị ha wetara restructuring
biko kamgbe ahụ ihe dị etu a na-eme a maara na kamgbe nne Nwodo batara nwere ihe dịka obere ihe mgbanwe n'ebe ọhaneze
ekenego m ya agara m ugboro abụọ nke izizi ọnọhịa ọ nọ na Amerịka nkakwa ọzọ mmiri ya nweghịkwa anyị na-ese nna ka ọwụ ebe ọ na-akwara igwe rubere ya isi kama ihe nna agwa ha wụ ha hapụ ka ị na-eso ndị Awụsa na ndị Fulani onwe uru ha bara anyị ihe na-ekwu ekwusi ike ị na-eme ọhaneze ime ọhaneze anyị kwara anyị ugwu rubere ya isi na ịwa ọhaneze ọwa ọhaneze nke ndị Awụsa si egosi bịazie anyị chọdụ ọhaneze bụ nke asị ọzọ arịwa ọhaneze ka anyị na-eme ebe a ka ezigbo ọhaneze ka anyị na-eme Awụsa si egosi si gị bịa kọtọọ ihe IPOB na-eme pụta kọtọọ ugboro lekwa ka ọhaneze na-agwa arịwasị akọtọọ ụmụaka ha na Awụsa na Fulani anya ha ntị n'olu ọ gwara sọsọ ndị Igbo ka ọ na-eme onye Fulani kpọọ ha na ekwentị si ha ngwụnụ ga kọtọ ụmụnne unu ha kọtọ ebutere ha ego n'Enugu ha na-akụgharị igwe niile na-agbasa ozi ekwu mpụ niile gbasara IPOB ihe anyị na-eme a sị m ha nọrọ n'Enugu ha kwụsịrị na-aga Abuja ha nọrọ n'Enugu na-eme ihe ha na-eme n'Enugu ka anyị ha nkwado n'Enugu ọwụ tupu ikwu okwu ige ihe ala ha ji ga-agwa gị ka ikwu ịdịta jọgburu onwe ha nwee obi nke ha kwuo okwu ha kwuru n'okwu ha kwuru eluigwe agaghị ada nwe ihe ga-eme ha kwuo okwu ha eguzo ebe ha nọ kwuo okwu ahụ siri ihe ihe ga-emerịrị ọnwụ ikwuchi okwu ala ha ji kpọọ gị n'elekere anya nọ n'ehihie ikwuere ihe ọzọ a sị anyị ka anyị gagharị ana m achọ ọhaneze sị ya kedu restructuring ji nata isi m tụfuo eleghị anya nke ahụ Biafra isi m tọgbọ nke a ka inye m nke a restructuring isi m tọgbọ nke a ka inye m nke a nna asị gị nna ekwu ka m jiri ogodo nke a tupu m hụ nke a isi m were nọchi anya ya isi m mba m lụfuo ya n'ihe ndị Awụsa kwuru mgbara elufugo m ya Biafra unu agaghị weta ya restructuring onwe nke eji adị gbazi aka na-arịọ ha ngwa unu mere anyị ebere unu chọrọ anyị nwe obere restructuring ebe a ma ebe ọzọ ọ bụ ihe anyị chọrọ ọ ka esi achị obodo ka m na-achọ.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you are connected from. Please like and share the program to your platform, share to family and friends, share to everyone that has connected to this program so that they can be able to join us. We are here once again for our evening section of the program. Please, as you join, like and share, invite other people to join us on this program. We are not going to take much of your time. We're going to be as fast as we can. We had a very long program in the morning. We were here in the morning and we spent almost 4 hours. So this time we're going to take it very, very short. At most by 1 hour time, we're going to be concluding if we can be able to reach up to 1 hour. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching wherever you are watching from, I welcome every one of you and I thank you for joining. Remember, in our platform, we don't come to instigate violence. We don't come to preach hate. We don't come here for saga. We do not come online every time to attack people. What we do each time we come online is to present Biafra to the whole world as a remedy. That is what we do. Anytime we come online, what we do is to provide solutions, to think about the solutions to the problem that Biafran people are facing across the world. The problem is so much that if care is not taken, it's gonna be much more difficult in time to come. And that is why we have taken it upon ourselves to continue to speak and to continue to spend every minute that we have to push this gospel and make sure that this gospel of Biafra is on the front line. No matter the attack that is coming from all corners, no matter the propagandas and hatred that is coming from all angles, we continue to push this very message. It is a cause that we have chosen. Nobody told us to pick it, nobody gave it to us. We took the responsibility by our own self, and we choose that we are going to continue to create this awareness for the Biafran people. Just like everybody have an area that he or she can perform. We have chosen our own path and we will continue to play our role the best way we can. So we urge you also to take your own stand and play your own role the best way you can. Every one of us have a responsibility in the cause of Biafra. Continue to do your part, and Chukwu Okike will cut together and protect you. In this our program, remember, each time when we come here to create awareness. And the platform where we are speaking is for everybody. You have the right to join us and air your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. Nobody is here to force you to believe what we say or to do as we do. If you do not have that energy or that capacity or that availability to do the same way we do, choose your own parts. There's a role you can play. Choose your own role and do it the way you want to do it. So when we come also, we give room for people to speak. If you have a contribution to make, if there is something you want to tell us, feel free to join us also and make your contribution. Say your own words and say it the way you want it. Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to gag you. So we have come this evening again to continue to expand on the program that we have done in the morning. This is another section of it, and we are still talking about the atrocities of Nigeria against those of us, the Igbo Biafrans, more especially the atrocities of Nigeria against the Igbo Biafrans. We have gotten to a point, to the elastic limits. That is where we are today. We're in the elastic limits, and there is no other excuse anybody can give. No more excuse. We can no longer accept excuse from anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what your ideology is. It doesn't matter who sent you and what your intentions are. We have taken upon ourselves to fight our battle and fight it the best way we can. With all the things we are seeing today, all the drama we are seeing that unfolding every day, nobody will beg you to speak about Biafra. It has come to a time where every one of us will begin to speak about Biafra because it is the right thing to do. That time has come. It is no longer a question of maybe or maybe not. So every one of us has to add our voice, join in this campaign, and I bet you at the end of the day you will be glad you did. There is no effort you put in this cause that is in vain. This evening we are going to speak about a title which says, From 1966 to today, how Nigeria fueled hatred against the Igbos. From 1966 to date, how Nigeria fueled hatred against the Igbos. It is no longer a story that the Igbos are hated in Nigeria. It is no longer a propaganda. It is not a mere hearsay. It is an established fact that the Igbos are hated in Nigeria. For a long time, people have been pretending about it. So a long time, some people don't want to talk about it. But we have gotten to a point where people can no longer pretend, but to face the reality of the day. And that reality is that the Igbos are hated in the contraption called Nigeria by other tribes. by other tribes, not just the Fulanis. The case of the Fulanis is special because their own was have a different branches. They hated us for so many reasons, for the religion, because of our religion, because of whom we are. And their great grandparents taught them that hatred and planted it. So theirs is very special, no longer scares us. The hatred of the Yorubas was also planted by Awolowo. In the interest of politics, Awolowo introduced tribal politics. And from there, hatred come on the Igbos. And Yoruba people were advised to buy into the lies of Igbo domineering. And they bought into it. Awolowo was able to groom so many people before he passed away. And today, those he groomed are in power. The people that Awolowo groomed are in power, and see the way they behave. They say something in the morning, in the evening, they are saying a different thing. They say something in the afternoon, in the night, they are saying a different thing. These are the kind of human being we have seen. Some of you have seen the video of the one they call Fani Kayode. Fani Kayode, who at a point in time was in the forefront of speaking about the atrocities against the Christians, simply because he was looking for political position. While he was looking for political position, he would do anything. He was speaking in front line about the atrocities against the Biafra. But all of a sudden today, that same Fani Kayode shamelessly will come out and attack people who are speaking about something he has preached about before. He will come out and attack people who are creating awareness on the same message he has preached in the past, simply because of interest that he has. Simply because the interest that he has. Today, he has changed like the chameleon he is, and he's saying a different thing. Wherever you are watching this program today, my fellow Biafrans, we must know that our enemies are not resting. From 1966 to today, how Nigeria fueled hatred against the Igbos. It is heartbreaking when you look into this issue. Sometimes it's heartbreaking. For decades, the Igbos have been targeted. They have been targeted with systemic hatred. And this hatred is very pronounced. It is not as if the people who are hating you are pretending. It is not, they don't do it in pretense. The government of Nigeria has gone ahead to institutionalize the hatred. They institutionalize it. They legalize it. They fund it. And they continue to do everything to make sure that that hatred did not stop. Discrimination and marginalization in Nigeria combined together with the hatred. You know what it is. This evening, we want to uncover how it all started. We have done that in the morning, and I believe you still have it in your mind. In the morning, we did a program on where we said that this very thing you are seeing today didn't start today. The hatred did not just start yesterday. It started all the way from the British, because the British were afraid of us. Not because we are violent, not because we are troublemakers, not because we stole anything from them. British were afraid of us because they know that we are resilient. They know that we are people you cannot put in your pockets. They know that we are people who are ready to challenge all their evil they are doing, even when other people accept the nonsense they are throwing at them. It's only the Biafran that had the courage to face them head on. And Biafran continue to face them. And because of that, they never let go. My fellow Biafrans, do not be discouraged, do not be dismayed. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, continue to remain consistent. And before we go further, let's not forget, tomorrow, there will be a protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That protest is very, very important. It is something that we must not joke with. So if you find yourself in Abuja, please be available for that protest. If by any means you find yourself in Abuja, make sure you are in that protest to support for the request of the release of Marginalization, the supreme leader of IPOB. And remember the dress code. Remember, it's a peaceful protest. Join the protest and speak louder than you can ever do. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Whatever you know you can do to make sure that the voice of the Biafrans are heard, do it. The call was made for the freedom of Marginalization. Tomorrow is October 1st. October 1st. In that October 1st, it is a very significant date. It is a very, very significant date. And because it's a significant date, every one of us is supposed to pay attention to it. If you cannot go to Abuja, in your own platform, try as much as possible to speak about it tomorrow. Share the videos that are going to be coming out tomorrow from Abuja. In all the states in Biafra land, if you can make it, protest in your state. And while you are doing that, every one of us must be security conscious, because we know the enemy we are fighting. So this protest is something that we must not forget. That is why I just have to remind you before we proceed. And let us hear the message of the protest from this brother.
Nigerians, we thank God for how much we have achieved since we made a clarion call of one Nigeria, one voice protest. We saw what happened in court yesterday. Nnamdi Kanu was refused to be released for his medical attention, and Nnamdi Kanu is dying in DSS custody. And that is why one Nigeria, one voice protest is still on. Peaceful protest is our fundamental human right as citizens of this country. I have written to IGP. I have also written to the DSS director, and this protest is going to be peaceful on 1st on October at Igbo Square, Abuja. And I'm calling Nigerians with good conscience to support this clarion call online and offline. Online, those that will not make it to Abuja should push for this clarion call on the social media. And those that will sacrifice and make it to Abuja will come offline to support us in this call. This is not a call to anarchy. It is a call to challenge the constitution that actually fed Boko Haram with rice and chicken in Maiduguri by the same federal government. The constitution that actually romanced bandits in Katsina after killing Nigerians. It is a call to challenge the same constitution that has kept Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody and is battling with medical challenges. I am calling on all Nigerians with good conscience. It is a call to justice. It is a call to equity. It is a call for fairness. And it is a call against victimization of Nigerian citizens just because of his tribe. We need Nigerian support for the success of this protest. For the success of this protest, we need Nigeria to support us with branded t-shirt. #Free Nnamdi Kanu. White t-shirt with Nnamdi Kanu picture, particularly this picture, for those that would not be able to make it to Abuja. And we also need Nigeria to support us with caps, green caps with the picture of Nnamdi Kanu on it. And we need Nigeria to help us with banners and hand flyers for the success of this protest. And we are calling of sincere and genuine Nigeria activists, both those with a loud voice and those with a small voice. I am calling on all Nigerian activists of good conscience. I am also calling Igbo as a nation and as a people. You have done it at home for years and it did not work. It is time for you to leave your home and to join me for this clarion call in Abuja. This protest can also be done in all the eastern states. On the day of celebrating our Independence Day, which is supposed to be celebration of independence, but we are actually going to celebrate slavery by a government that is not sincere to her citizens. We are going to celebrate slavery by a government that has actually made her citizens slaves. May God bless the Republic of Nigeria. May God bless Nigeria as a nation.
You have heard him. Message have been delivered. It's left for us to do our own part. We applaud the courage of that young man to put that forward and press it until we have gotten to where we get to. Tomorrow is that day. Tomorrow is that day we've been waiting for. The 1st of October. The 1st of October. Everyone should begin to act. Everyone should prepare to take action. Don't leave it for one person. The responsibility lies on every one of us. And we must make sure we continue to support because it is the right thing to do. Wherever you are watching us this evening, we have come to remind you and to let you know that the enemy of Biafrans are not going to relax. They are working day in, day out. This evening, my great Biafrans of our people, lovers of freedom around the world, we are doing everything we can, and we must continue to do everything we can to get out of the zoo. Because we know that Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for me. Their hatred upon us is unimaginable. And it is systemic, supported by their government. That is how bad it is. It is the government themselves that are sponsoring the hatred against the Igbos. They sponsor it directly and indirectly, and they are unapologetic about it. That is why it is high time, wherever you find yourself as a Biafran, more especially Igbo Biafran, do not relent. Do not keep silent. You must rise up and speak. You must do your part. We must not keep silent. Silent makes you complicit. If you are silent in the face of these challenges we are seeing today, that means you are complicit. No sensible person will be silent with what you are saying today. Since 1966, the hatred on Igbos exploded. They hated us for no reason. After telling a lie against us that we caused a war in 1966, it has obviously become revealed that it was not the Biafran people that caused the war. It was not the Igbos that caused the war. And the war was not an Igbo coup. The coup was not an Igbo coup. 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. It was something done by Nigerians. But simply because Biafrans are involved, it turned out to be the Oregon case. The same thing you are going to see tomorrow, because we know in the protest of Mazen Nandekano's freedom, we know they are going to come to attack. And that is why I'm saying any Biafran that is going there, you must be very careful. You must prepare yourself for anything that's going to happen. I'm not telling you to be afraid. I'm not telling you not to go. But what I'm saying, you got to prepare yourself. You got to prepare yourself. Expect anything. Because in Nigeria, you expect anything and everything. That is how to survive in the zoological republic. If you leave yourself empty, if you do not guide yourself, the zoological republic is ready to destroy you. The zoological republic is ready to destroy your image. That is why wherever you are, you must continue to be careful. You must continue to pay attention to things. You must be focused. Do not do anything out of ignorance. Make sure you make verifications. Make sure you know where you are. Make sure you know what you are doing. Because we can see that the atrocities of Nigerian government against us is taking a new shape. You think they're going to stop? They will never stop. Instead of stopping, they are going to increase their force. That is why we are here to remind you that the lies they have told against us, the evil they prepared against us, it will go back to them. With that same hand they are pointing at us, that hand will go back and point to them. We must not allow the enemies to take charge of our territory. We must not allow the enemies to control the narratives. No matter how they try, we must continue to resist them. We must continue to make sure that they do not succeed. Whatever they come with, we have to respond in a very powerful way. Whatever they throw at us, we need to respond in a very powerful way. Do not ignore. Do not pretend you don't know what is happening. Do not be silent. Every one of us, we must continue to add our voice. Add your voice anytime, anywhere, any day. You must continue to include your voice because the atrocities against us is so much. The atrocities against us is so much and it is unimaginable. Unimaginable. The hatred reached its darkest point. The hatred against Biafrans have reached its darkest points. It has reached its darkest point. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. The only thing we can do is to be strong and fight back. It is time for us to fight back. The hatred has reached its darkest point. Since the Civil War, up to the date from 1966, during the pogrom, till today, it has been a very different ballgame. When the Eastern region, led by our general, Ikemba, Odimewujuku, when he led it and tried to save his people, as a matter of urgency, as a matter of necessity, it was his duty to save his people, and he did. He actually saved his people. If our eternal leader did not take the action he took, maybe some of us would not be alive today. If not for the action he took, maybe some of us would not be alive. But he took action to stop the genocide of Biafra in Biafra land. He took the bull by the horn to stop the genocide. So every one of us must key in. They have killed us enough. 3.5 million people lost their life. Most of them children who were starved to death due to Nigerian blockade of food and medicine. Nigeria bombed civilian areas during the Civil War. They bombed the civilian areas. And even up till now, they are still bombing. In Imo State, in Okigwe, they are still bombing and throwing bombs everywhere, destabilizing places. And as we speak, we got to hear that the criminal who is in Asrock is in Imo State. The criminal who called himself whatever, I don't know, is in Imo State as we speak. And it's unfortunate that so many people are not aware. They are not aware. That criminal is in Imo State. I wish it was when Mazi Samuel was here. There's no way he will go to Imo State without Mazi Samuel knowing. And Mazi Samuel will react. We give them warning, as always. More especially at this point in time, when they are coming to mock us, they hold our supreme leader. They refuse him treatment. They refuse him release. And yet, that criminal is coming to Biafra land. He's coming to Biafra land to do what? To advertise himself, to sell himself to the Biafra. Only fools will buy into anything that idiot has to say. Only fools will buy into anything Bola has to say. Because this is one of the arch enemies of Biafra. And he will do everything humanly possible to put Biafra down. So wherever you are, it is not over until it is over. It is not yet over until it's over. And if you think that this battle is a joke, think again, because it is not. A lot is going to happen in time to come. A lot is going to happen in the future, and you must prepare yourself. The demolition that we are seeing in Lagos today is out of hatred. It is not because they truly want to do any job or want to beautify anything. It is targeted as the Igbo Biafrans to destroy our economy, to destroy our properties, and make sure we go back empty-handed. Wherever you are, I urge you in the name of Chukwukabiam, hold your documents and hold it tight. The time shall come that we are going to claim back every single thing that has stolen from us. They are going to pay dearly. Every single thing they've stolen from us, they will pay. They will pay. But the most important is that you should stop investing in their area. Stop investing outside Biafra land. Stop investing outside Biafra land. Instead of you to invest anywhere outside Biafra land, you go abroad. Go to other countries. Go to other countries. Leave Nigeria for them. Stop funding Nigeria. Stop funding Nigeria. Leave them and go to other countries. That is what we are supposed to be thinking about today. We leave them and we go our own separate ways and do what we have to do. Wherever you are watching this program, I urge you in the name of Chukwukabiam, never be deceived or distracted. Pay attention and let's hear this message from our Prime Minister while we prepare for other issues and round up on the program. I told you we're not going to take too much time because we spend a hell of time in the morning and I didn't even know I can be able to make it. But at the same time, since I've been here, we have to do what we have to do. Let's listen to the message from our Prime Minister, Mazi Samana.
Good evening from here, KC Gold. You know what I'm talking? He has disappeared again or run away. And let me tell you, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to Nigeria, he doesn't sleep with you. You see that thing you saw as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cried out, let me reveal the secret to you today. It has been like that. Since the day he entered Nigeria, go and mark it. What I'm telling you today, go and mark it. One day, you are going to hear the truth. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered Nigeria, he has been subjected to everything you saw on the list. It didn't start yesterday. I said since the day he entered Nigeria. But what do we get? We get something else. In a coded language, I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want, our people to feel so bad. So he is taking the pain of almost everybody. Believe me, he is taking the pain of everybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taking the pain of everybody. Because if he's not taking the pain of everybody, this outcry will be coming every day of the visit. I am telling you. Go and, you see, every broadcast I make, you are going to save it. So save all of them. Save all of them. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not taking the pain of the entire Biafrans, every blessed visit should be an outcry. But the question is, why now? Why now? You see, I have already, like I have always said, nobody is to know it all, okay? But there are things that when you look at it, you know that it is just wrong. It is just wrong. We do not need to be comfortable. We are not supposed to be comfortable. while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is incarceration. That is my opinion. We are not supposed to be comfortable. But look at it today. Are we not comfortable? Are we not comfortable? We are comfortable. We are comfortable.
This word is so strong because even today that Mazi Simon Ekpa is no longer around. Do you know that some Biafrans are still comfortable? Do you know that the absence of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not troubling most of us as Biafrans? Many of us are comfortable. That is why you go to platform, they are busy abusing themselves. You go to some platform, they are busy hating themselves. Biafrans are hating themselves. We are busy hating ourselves. Instead of finding a solution to the problem we are facing, go to various platforms. This word that Mazi Simon Ekpa is speaking today is what we are not supposed to be comfortable for the fact that the two key leaders whom we have are not with us. We are supposed to give him Nigeria woto. In any way we can. Through our pressure, we are supposed to give him Nigeria pressure in all ways. We are supposed to give him the international pressure to Finland. We are supposed to be speaking on different platforms. We are not supposed to be comfortable. We are not supposed to have time to sleep, time to gossip. No. But today, people are relaxing. Everybody is relaxing. Nobody is doing anything. Everybody is just relaxing. We are comfortable. Only to come online and do saga. That is what we do. Only to come online and do saga. That is what we do. We are comfortable. It is a shame.
Because the message is flying from left and right. We are comfortable. Because every day we hear our leader is in high spirit. We are comfortable. But we know it is not all right. So when all these things are, even if I'm saying it, even if he is in high spirit, we don't want to hear. Let us hear something that will make the Nigerian government to be hiding in shame. You understand? Let us be hearing. I don't know whether this person is referring to me, so whether or somebody else. But anyway, I will watch for the comment again. In Boxy, one funny thing is that all the people that are commenting this thing, they don't have their names. So we'll wait for the comment again for another comment to come from him and let me know who he's talking to. And he is gone. Okay. So I've said this thing before. I've said it before that we need to be telling how bad it is. How bad it is. That's what we need to be doing. How bad is the condition? We don't is somebody like me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how high spirit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. No. I want to know how bad. I want to know how bad the situation is, because that's what we have to push to the public. We don't need to be pushing to the public. Nigeria government is good. They are taking care of him. Nigeria government is look the way he is looking. Nigeria government is trying. Wow, they are feeding him. Even in the second court, Kanu Basheru, all of them, they were saying, look at the way our leader is looking. Buhari is taking care of him. He becomes a topic. He becomes a topic. We don't want to hear that. That's my own opinion. I don't want to hear that. I want to be hearing how bad. Just like that exact.
Did you know when Mazi Simon Ekpa was saying this, do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was suffering? Everything that Mazi Simon Ekpa is saying here is what you are seeing today. Today you see the outcry of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His voice outside, which was Mazi Simon Ekpa, is no longer there. They refuse him treatment. His health situation is worse than they are telling us. This is what Mazi Simon Ekpa was warning them when they were coming to tell us he's in high spirit. And Biafrans, we are relaxing. We are comfortable. Today, even Mazi Simon Ekpa, how many of you cares how he's faring in Finland? How many of you today care about Mazi Simon Ekpa? What is happening to him in Finland? Who among us have the information? Who among us has gone to visit? Who among us has the information? Who from A to Z, Tom, Dick, and Harry, all these people making noise online? How many of them care about the situation and condition of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa? But all you do is to come online every day to push propaganda, blackmail, to saga. All you do every blessed day, it is saga. You come in the morning, you analyze your brother video. You come in the evening, you analyze your brother video. Every day. Any day your brother did not make video, your sister did not make video, you will not analyze. Any day your sister did not make video, you will not. Any day your brother made a video, your sister made a video, oh, that day you have program 3 times a day. You don't care about you don't care about even Master Simon Ekpa. None of us care about him again. You don't care about him. If Master Simon Ekpa was around, this protest that is being announced by another, it will be the talk of the whole. Master Simon Ekpa will make sure he hype it to the highest level. Master Simon Ekpa say anything that will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, any program that is geared to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is in support of it. It doesn't matter who planned it. It doesn't matter who said it. It doesn't matter who put it in place. Anything to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I support it. The same thing, anything that will free Mazi Simon Ekpa today, anything, no matter what it is, I support it 1000%. But some people today, their envy and jealousy will not help them, allow them to do so. Some of them, we have become so negative-minded. This issue of being negative-minded is disturbing me recently. Lately, that issue has been coming to my brain, disturbing me. Every time I come online, I'll be asking myself, why is it that our people are so negative-minded? You will not know how negative our thought is until if you are hosting a program or if you're paying attention. If you are hosting a program or you're paying attention, you watch the way our people respond to issues. You will bring a positive thing. You will bring a positive topic, a topic to encourage people. You pick up a topic, one person will just come in that topic and destroy it completely. Begin to tell you negativity about it. Begin to tell you negativity about what you're saying. They will never pick something positive. Some of us are just like that. We have become even devilish more than the devil. You have been doing that for years. It doesn't work for you. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't promote Biafra. It doesn't make you stronger. And yet you are still doing it. Why don't you focus on the positivity in things that people do? It doesn't matter who does it. Look at the positive. Even in this their wickedness against us, in this their hatred about in Biafra. Let this hatred engineer you. Let this hatred make you to be stronger and fight for your freedom. Let this hatred wake up the determination in us to fight for freedom. Not they are hating me every day, complain. Marginalization, they are hating you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Instead of you allowing that hatred to build the determination in you to pursue Biafra, you allow the hatred to make you to be a hater too. The hatred they hate on us, some of us allow ourselves to become a hater too. And not just they become a hater, they now begin to hate their own. They hate their fellow Biafra. And that their own is worst. Every day they are hating you, they are hating and maltreating you, they're doing this. You talk about, why don't you use that as a determination to pursue self-determination? Why don't that wake up the fire in you? Wake up the fire in you. When you look at the hatred on the people are hating you, you wake up that fire in you and do everything humanly possible to support the self-determination of the Biafra people. Because that will make you make a great statement. That will make that enemy to cry. Not for you to be complaining every time. Complain. For how long are you going to be complaining? For how long?
That report, which is actually the fact, how bad the situation is in our leader. Yes, that's what I want to hear. I want to share it. I want to preach it to the world. How bad the condition, how bad his condition is or in the SS country. They kill people, they burn houses everywhere, every day. It is happening. And Chikedozen will come. He will not say to Biafrans, he will not mention it already to Biafra. I don't know whether he's afraid of anybody. The same people that he is not even having a remorse of the bombardment is the same people he's now asking to go and sit at home. This is wrong. This is wrong. Masina Mikano cannot do that. He cannot do that. By now, if what happened in our mama was when Mazina Mikano was with us, and now everywhere will be vibrating. Everywhere will be vibrating. Everywhere will be vibrating. I remember the day I cried on this platform. I cried on this platform. Some, they use it to attack me. They attack me. Is crying like a baby because the attack on me started immediately. Masina Nkan was abducted. They started attacking. They say, "Oh, he's crying like a baby." He comes to social media to cry. The same people that accuse me or mock me for crying on social media, somebody sent me a video of the same person and among them narrating how he cried. Narrating how he cried when Mazina Mikano cried out from the DSS dungeon. He said he went inside and started crying, and he cried like a baby. God. The same illiterate who was mocking me of crying on social media. He said he cannot cry on social media. He went to hide. That he don't want people to see him crying. Liars. All those people don't have heart. They don't have heart to cry for person. These are demonic morons who hide under IPU and other media warriors. They don't have the heart to cry. He said he hide and cried like a baby because of what comes from Mazina Nkan. All those things are lies. If he want to cry, let him come outside and cry. Cry in the public like I did. Even if it is crocodile cry, let him come and try it. He can't. Because they are not real. They are not real. He only come to tell you the story of his own cry. Because he's not real. If he's real, he will pick up the thing and cry. When the spirit will fall on him, he will begin to cry while narrating how. All of them, did you see any of them? Did you see any of them talking about the outcry of Mazina Nkan? They can't talk about it. Because that is what they don't want to hear. All these so-called warriors, they don't want to hear how Mazina Nkan is doing. They don't want to hear the reality. Did you see them sharing it? No. But actually, that is what could move Nigeria to do something. If we have waged a media war on the outcry of Mazina Nkan and make it not to disappear on the internet, it will be something. Because every blessed day, when you come to social media, you are going to see how they are treating Mazina Nkan. It will touch Nigeria. It will touch the DSS. But you see the media world, Mazina Nkan is coming to thank them. What they are doing now is to face Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa has become Biafra. So he come to thank them very well for threatening Simon Ekpa and fighting Simon Ekpa. Otherwise,
while you are listening to this, you compare it to what is happening now. After Mazi Simon Ekpa himself was taken out, what you hear today is propaganda, blackmail, attack on ourselves, calling of names, calling somebody terrorist or no terrorist. This is what you hear. Some people claiming to be almighty, whatever. Everybody want to take a title. Everybody want to make sure they are in command. Everybody want to be in the limelight. That is what we see today. Instead of focusing on coming online to continue to propagate that gospel that took our leaders away. Create that awareness. Even this protest that is coming tomorrow, many of us are not talking about that protest. That protest is key. It is protest for Mazen Nandekano, but it's not just Mazen Nandekano, it is for 80 million Igbos. When you hear that guy, he made mention of when you are coming to that very program, or when you are putting the banner, make sure you use the picture, that very picture of Mazen Nandekano where he's wearing the Igbo traditional cap. That statement is powerful. He said, use the picture where he's wearing that cap. Remember, Mazen Nandekano demanded to wear Isiago, and they refused him to wear Isiago. Mazen Nandekano requested that he should be allowed to wear Isiago, and they refused. That Isiago he wanted to wear has a significance representing the Igbos, the Igbo race in his journey. But they don't want to see anything like Igbo. They don't want to it at all. But in that protest, that guy is specified on that very picture. And that is to present Igbo to the world. The hatred against us is so much. And tomorrow, we are going to be here tomorrow. We're going to focus on Nigeria to see what is going to happen in the protests. We know what is going to happen already. We know how they treat protesters. We know how they do, and this one will not be an exception. But that is not to say you have to be afraid if you're in Abuja not to go. If you're in Abuja, show your presence. It's a peaceful protest. If you are in Abuja and a Biafran, join the peaceful protest. Those in Biafran land, organize yourself and go for the protest. It is time to increase pressure. It is time to increase pressure. This hatred must stop.
Tell me, what is the job of the media? What have they done? Have you seen them sharing the outcry of Mazen Nandekano in order to speak to Nigerian government in the language they understand? Go and check their pages. You can't see it. So ask yourself, why would Chike come and start attacking your words? And he was referring to me. He said, somebody who is not an IPOB member cannot be leading. Who tell you I'm interested in leading your movement? Leading what? Why Mazen Nandekano is there? Let me tell you, if anything happened to Mazen Nandekano, all of you are gone. So don't just think about it. Don't think about it. Now, I want to bring to you the Nigerian Constitution.
My fellow Biafrans, it is very important we have the presence of Mazi Simon Ekpa every time. We can't forget him. The reason I keep playing the messages of Mazi Simon Ekpa is also to keep his memories, to keep his memory alive. He did a very great work to keep the fire until he was removed from us. But today, what are we doing? Just like Mazen Nandekano did a great job and they took him away and he was betrayed. And people began to fight. It became about creating groups and sections. The same thing is happening today. The same thing is happening today. You as an individual, a Biafran, we have learned a lot. That the time has come that each and every one of us have to operate on our own and do what we have to do. If you know that thing that is right to do, just do it. Forget about anybody who is calling himself whatever or giving him or herself any title. It doesn't make sense for me. I no longer pay attention to those nonsense. All those nonsense they're talking on, I don't longer pay attention. Today, I already chose my path. My path I chose is to continue to expose the Nigerian government, continue to call the international attention to what is happening. That is my path. I have chosen it. I don't care what anybody is saying anyway. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't pay attention. In the course of this Biafra, for us to have our freedom, I have chosen my path and I stand on it. I will be on it for as long as it takes for us to get Biafra. So what about you? Choose your own path and stop waiting for instruction from anybody. Choose your own path. What you know is right. Any place you know you want to belong, and if you know if you belong there, you can be able to act, go there. Whichever area you know you can perform, you know that with that one, you can go there, support it, and focus on it. Stop talking about ignore every other person in any other camp. That's your own camp. Focus on that your camp. Create it and create awareness. Put pressure on Nigeria. If you know how you can put pressure on Nigeria, in any camp you are, put pressure. All we want is pressure on the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, I want you to know that the hatred against us didn't start today, and it's not going to end tomorrow. Every one of us knows the reason why they are hating us. The reason they want us to die is not because we committed any crime. It's not because we took their wife. It's not because we stole their land. The reason why they are hating us is because the Igbo spirit represents everything oppressive system fear. Everything they fear, everything that is making them scared. That is what we represent. Fear of competition, fear of motivation, fear of unity, fear of people who refuse to bow. These things are fact. They are afraid. Ahmadu Bello was afraid that we cannot bow. Put us in a labor camp, we emerge as a hero. They don't want us to unite. The British don't want us to unite. They came and we are scared of us. The British are very scared. They don't want us to. Because we are united. They know that we are very innovative. We are very innovative. It doesn't matter how dry a land is. Once we enter there, we make it fertile. That's what they are afraid. They know that they cannot compete with us. They cannot in any level. In any level. That's why they instead of them to try harder or try to look for a way to go into that healthy competition, they left training themselves and they're destroying themselves, putting different kinds of policies to hold themselves down and think that they are holding us down. Different kinds of evil policies. But in the midst of all this, my fellow Biafrans, we must not be silent. We must do our own work. And what are we going to do? Since you know that they hate us because they fear us, you understand that they hate us because they try to silence us and they found out that our voice is so powerful, they can't silence us. They hate us because they try to divide us because of our unity. They understand that they can't divide us. Even when they move, they think that we are divided. At the end of the day, they see that we are still moving forward. The division is not working as they want it. That is why they want us out. But in the midst of all this, we cannot continue to complain. We cannot continue to complain. We have to take action on our own. What action do we take? Our duty now is no longer begging for acceptance. Our duty today is not to beg for acceptance by anybody. Don't beg anybody to accept you in the Zoological Republic, in their affairs, in anything. Don't beg for anybody to love you. Stop begging for anybody to love you. Let them continue their hate. Let them continue their fear. The only thing you will do is to fight for liberation. Let us fight for our liberation. Let us put our head together and fight for liberation. The best thing to do now is not to cry. The time to cry has gone. Your tears cannot change anything. This is not the time to cry. Crying from here to Madagascar, it cannot change anything. Crying for marginalization, crying for hatred, crying. Don't cry anymore. Let them continue to marginalize themselves, not us. Let them continue to marginalize. Don't cry for marginalization. Don't mention it anywhere in your program. Say marginalize it. Marginalize it. What we are going to do is to build our own nation. Stop expecting anybody to do anything. Build your own nation. Build our own nation. Enough of investing in Abuja, in Lagos. But our people will never hear. And that is how they will continue to be destroyed and fail. That's why sometimes when this is happening, I don't have pity on them. Because these are people that have been warned before. That is why I don't have pity on them. These are people that have been warned. Our eternal leader, Dim Odebogojuko, warned them. He warned them in trade fair. In trade fair, Dim Odebogojuko saw trade fair and he was shedding tears. Today, that thing he cried for, you see it now. You see that thing he cried for. That thing that he was crying for. You see it. Mazen Nandikana have been shouting for a very long time. Stop investing outside Igbo land. Stop investing in Lagos. Stop putting all your wealth in Lagos. They didn't hear. Mazen Samuel came and joined the same thing. Don't stop investing in Lagos. Stop putting your hope in Lagos State. They didn't hear. Every one of us have been on our little platform, in our small platform, and we are shouting. Stop hoping on Lagos. Stop. Just like when we talked about the issue of those of them who are saving their money in Nigerian bank. The day that one will happen, I will be here. With all this hatred, you still see Biafra that go and put their money in Nigerian bank. Billions in Nigerian bank. The day it will happen, I go there hear the hearer. Don't save your money in Nigerian bank. Do not save your money. Go and open a foreign account. You can buy properties in Biafra land to save your money. Either you buy property or you save your money in foreign account or you buy valued gold. Don't keep your money in Nigerian bank. That one will still happen. Oh. We have been warning about this one for a long time. About people saving their money in bank. Every day we say it. If you want to keep money in Nigerian bank, keep a little money. Don't save your main money, main account. Don't keep it in Nigeria. Get a foreign account. Getting a foreign account is not difficult. Go and open up a foreign account. Leave your money in foreign account. Leave your money in foreign account. Do not leave your money to save in Nigeria. It will happen again. Oh. Last time they gave us 20 pounds. This time you might not even get up to 20 pounds. You might not get up to 20 pounds this time with the rate of exchange now. You will not get up to 20 pounds this time. Don't say you are not warned. This one has been coming. The warning has been coming. You know the listing now. You know the listing. Go and put your billions. Give your savings. You put it in Nigeria. Some of them go and put fixed deposit. You go and make fixed deposit in Nigeria. It's all Indo. It will happen now. When it happens, will they hear? Then we will help you to narrate the news now. We will help you to narrate the news when the time comes. The hatred of Nigeria against the Igbos is real. No be juju. It is real. It is foundational. It was planted from foundation. That is why the protest of tomorrow is very strong, because that protest is hitting the foundation of Nigeria. 1st of October, the day they say they get their fake independent. That protest for is rooted on foundation, is to pull the foundation. That is why when you look at the dressing of Mazen Nandekano, the picture they used, I say it has everything to do with Igbo people. And we must encourage it and support it. Although we know they are going to attack it. But no matter what happens, Chukwu Okike can use anybody to do his miracle. Even if we, the Biafran, refuse to fight for the nation, God-owned nation, God-owned country, he by himself will raise people. He will raise people for himself, and he's already raising people. I pray that we'll learn. We must not continue to complain on marginalization. And again, important, we must not dwell on hatred, but turn it onto motivation. Let this hatred they hate us motivate us for self-determination. Let this hatred they hate us be a motivation for you, for me, to join the Biafran struggle. Continue to talk about self-determination. The hatred, don't complain and begin to cry about hatred. Don't always see the negative things. Look at it. Search for positivity inside negativity. Anytime you see anything negative, search for the positive. There must be something positive about that negativity. You can be able to get positivity out of every negative thing. You can always get something that is positive in it. This hatred they hate us, turn it into motivation. Don't dwell in hate and say, oh, they hate me. Oh, because they hate me. This, no. Don't complain. Let them continue to hate. They have chosen that path. You didn't force them. It is not in your power to stop them. Let them continue. But for you, turn that hatred into motivation for self-determination. These are what we can do to be able to overcome these people. And as long as we do that, Chukwu Okike Abiama will help us to overcome. To every Igbo child watching this today, every Igbo sons and daughters, wherever you are, know this: you are not hated because you are weak. You are not hated because you are powerless. You are hated because you are very, very powerful. That is why they are afraid of you. They know something about you that you don't know. Nigeria fear the rise of Biafra because it knows that our destiny is greater than their oppression. They know that no amount of oppression will keep us down. They cannot. No amount of oppression. No amount of oppression can keep us down. And no matter how long they try to bury us, no matter how long they try to put us underground, no matter how they try to crush us, we will rise again, and again, and we will rise stronger, united, and we must be free. Don't worry. All you have to do, turn their hatred into motivation to pursue self-determination. That is all we need to do. Let them continue in their hate. Let them continue in their wickedness and disorder. Let them continue. But turn it into motivation. Turn it into the positive side. Turn it into positivity. That negativity they are, change it, twist it, use your mind and change it and turn it to something else. We are very good in changing a land that is not fertile. We make it fertile. This is where to apply it. Mentally apply it. The hatred, twist it and turn it into motivation to fight for self-determination. Let every man, child, women, rich, poor, come out and join the struggle, and let us do it once and for all. In unity, we can do it and be free. Biafra is not a dream. It is a destiny. A destiny, that is what it is. And that destiny cannot, will never, ever be stopped by anybody. You can't stop it, no matter how you try. My fellow Biafrans, we are coming to the end of the program. To continue tomorrow again. Tomorrow program will be based on the protests in Abuja. The release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the release of our Prime Minister Mazen Simon Ekpa, the freedom of the Biafran people. That will be the journey tomorrow. Everybody should key in. I have said before, if you are in Abuja, if you can cover it and send us, join us in the program and tell us what is happening in Abuja, or you can bring us the video and send to us, do that. If you're in any part of Biafra land and there is a protest going on tomorrow, 1st October, for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, cover it and send to us. We need to get updates tomorrow. We are going to be following up online and offline. Wherever you are, if you are in a protest ground, try to connect to us. Send us a message. We will bring you in. You give us an update. Very important. Tomorrow is key. 1st of October, the day they sealed and signed this contraption that is betraying, that is enslaving everybody. It is the same day we are going to challenge it. My fellow Biafrans, if you believe the hatred against the Igbos is systemic and deliberate, hit the like button, share this broadcast, and comment. Enough is enough. Comment, enough is enough. Type on the comment section, enough is enough. Together we will expose their lies and march boldly towards freedom. I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this program. Thank you for being part of the program. Thank you for joining us. Our evening program is not always a long one. Tomorrow, don't fail to make your hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag free Mazi Simon Ekpa, hashtag free the Biafran people. Tomorrow, flood it everywhere. Make sure you show solidarity tomorrow to that protest, and Chukwu Okike will bless you. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect everyone that joins us on this evening program. I pray that no evil shall befall you. I pray for the protest of tomorrow, that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect everyone that will come out for that protest. We pray that Chukwu Okike will protect them, secure them, and keep them safe. We also pray for our leaders who are in detention, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. We pray for divine protection. They pray that Chukwu Okike will guide them and protect them and secure them and bring them back to us as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this program. See you tomorrow morning by the grace of Chukwu Okike. Good night, everybody. Stay blessed.
Nigeria don't enter one chance and slow. Go where they go. Yes, men, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It's very close and they feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it down. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voices.